Good morning. It's 10:46 a.m. on December 29th, 2024. My name is Zach Bowman. I hope you guys have had a wonderful Christmas holiday. I hope you have been fully present with your family and have just thoroughly enjoyed being in the moment, having what you have, and just being in the spirit of Christmas. I think it has just been a great time to reflect, a great time to think about the future, a great time to think about where you want to be going into 2025 and getting excited about what the future holds and getting out of your own way. I think the biggest thing that I have done my whole entire life is be my own enemy. And it's really important to be your own best friend. Go to therapy if you need to. Figure out yourself. Fix yourself first, and the external world will start responding to you in a more positive manner. That is my personal and honest and authentic opinion. I think, it doesn't matter what I think, it matters what you think. What I think is just based on all the facts, data, evidence, opinions that I can get. I know that I am not right with everything, but I try to make informed decisions based on math, based on what smart people are doing, based on what, you know, if someone's more successful than me, I'm going to listen to their advice. I don't necessarily act on everything they say, but if someone's making more money than me, they probably have some good stuff to say. And I think it's important to just not think you know everything. With that being said, we are going to recap and review a video that I made back in September when Bitcoin was at $57,000. This is not a financial advice channel. This is not a political channel. This is a channel documenting what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis, what I see happening in the world, what I see myself doing in the next 4 to 10 years to get myself to the next level and figure out my life, because I had some stuff that I had to deal with. And I have talked about it before. I'll talk about it again in other videos. But right now, I'm focused on trying to make my money work for me. I don't know everything, but I was looking at car prices, and cars are, a truck was $40,000 back in 6 months ago, and now they're like $28,000. Why are car prices going down? It seems like there is a money problem. We're $36 trillion in debt. We're printing billions of dollars every day. And it's just, I don't know. It concerns me that we have a money problem. And stuff is not based on the gold standard anymore, or silver, or something physical. It we're playing essentially Monopoly right now in the real world. Banks are making billions of dollars of profit off charging interest on people's debt, and they're issuing debt out. It's just it's just crazy. So I am taking a 4 to 10 year risk, and I'm going to see what happens with cryptocurrency. And it's not financial advice, but how I've seen it perform over the past 15 years, you have to give it some credit. It deserves some swagger. It deserves some consideration. If you invested $1 million in Bitcoin in 2009, that would be worth over $70 million today. Now, I'm not trying to become this money hungry person that is only focused on money. I'm trying to focus on buying an asset that is going to appreciate over time, that is going to not depreciate like cars or houses over time. Even though the housing prices have gone up, the dollar has gone down. So our dollar is becoming less, it's worth less every day. And just I want to be able to live a good life. I want to be financially free. I want to be able to provide for my family. I want to be able to travel. I want to just be able to be part of the economy. I don't need to be mega rich. I don't need to be super rich. I just want to be able to do what I want, when I want, with who I want, and have fun doing that, because that's what life is about. Life is about enjoying what you have presently every day, because bad stuff happens all the time. Everything is temporary. If you were to invest in a house and get in a car accident and die, hypothetically, you'd have to go through this whole legal trouble to get that. You'd get taxed on it, to transfer it to someone else. Bitcoin right now and crypto, literally, if they have your digital wallet key, you can just pass that on. So how can I make enough money to where my grandkids are benefiting from the decisions that I made today? And I think it's interesting because I read a quote the other day that said, I think it was by Elon. He's like, I decided to have kids. It's my responsibility to take care of their life and provide for them. And while I agree and disagree with some of the points that he made with that comment, I think he's kind of spot on with, it was my decision to bring someone into this life. I'm going to provide everything for them because it was my choice to do that. And I want my family to not have to worry about money. I want my friends to not have to worry about money. I want the people that I interact with on a daily basis that I don't know, that I'm trying to bring value to have their money work for them in a positive manner. And a lot of people that, just the average person can't afford to fix up, repairs on their house if something happens with like a storm, if they don't have insurance. I mean, a lot of these insurance companies deny people for having like active hail damage on their roof. They don't want to pay for it. It's crazy what I see every day. I'm having to essentially be a lawyer for some of these people and really fight for them to get a new roof covered through insurance when they have, clear visible damage. And I just see, I'm not saying everything is a scam, but everything's not fair. And I would love to see money return to a fair, just a non-corrupt platform of currency that everyone could obtain, regardless of geographical location, income status, disability, race, gender, etc., etc. Like, how can we level the playing field so everyone can travel, spend the same money, not have to go through all these channels and loopholes and taxes? So I know that was kind of a long spiel and a long monologue. But my goal here, guys, is to see what happens in 4 to 10 years with cryptocurrency. If I did this in college instead of, buying cigarettes and beer for like as a dumbass college student trying to just figure out what I wanted to do in life, I'd be worth millions of dollars right now. And I'm not trying to say it's all about money, but I'd be able to do exactly what I want. And I feel like I'm doing exactly what I want right now, which is helping people and developing myself and becoming a better person and, reconnecting with the community and providing, a service in the form of fixing people's roofs right now. And I want everyone to just have a good life. I want everyone to just be at peace with themselves. And I want everyone to just have a good damn day, a good damn week, a good life. That's what we're here to do. We're here to enjoy life. So let's look at my video from September when Bitcoin was 57K. And let's just, I'm so proud of myself for continuing to do this on a weekly basis. When I say that I'm going to do something and actually commit to doing something, like I actually do it. Haven't drank alcohol in 21 days. Have been making YouTube content and other content. I have over 300 videos on YouTube. I am going to make a name and a brand for myself outside of work. And I'm excited to see what it brings. I'm excited to see how I connect with people. And
What's up, guys? I hope you're doing well. It's 6:40 or 6:54 p.m. on Mondays.
Becoming fluid and calming down, and honestly, just having more confidence in myself.
September 16th, 2024. We've had a great day. I hope that you all have had a great day as well. We've been dealing with a lot of rain, so that's not been good. I'm excited for the weather to be cooling down. I'm excited for football to be back on. I'm excited just to be chilling and thankful and happy. So I've been on an Alan Watts kick lately, so we're going to keep it related to Alan Watts. The quote goes like this: "The meaning of life is just to be alive. It is so plain and so obvious and so simple, and yet everybody rushes around in a great panic as if it were necessary to achieve something beyond themselves." One more time. The meaning of life is to just be alive. It is so plain and so obvious and so simple, and yet everybody rushes around in a great panic as if it were necessary to achieve something beyond themselves. Yep, I couldn't have said it better, Alan. Couldn't have said it better. Moving on into Bitcoin, the fair price calculator is 24% undervalued at 57.8.
Okay. As we move forward 3 months, we can see that Bitcoin is not at 57K anymore. It's at 94K. You guys are concerned about it dropping from $100,000. It's overvalued right now. It technically should only be at $84,000. Anything above 50K is a gift. When you think about what this technology brings, not financial advice, if you understand the math and you understand what this is actually trying to do, it's trying to fix the money problem. We print. Bitcoin fixed supply, 21 million. Hey, if it's not Bitcoin, it's going to be something else, not financial advice. If we look at Uber, disrupted taxis. If we look at Blockbuster, disrupted by Redbox. You never thought Redbox was going to get disrupted. Look at what happened to Redbox, Netflix. Look what's happening to DirecTV and cable right now. We have Hulu, we got Apple TV, we got Prime TV, we got Paramount, we got Peacock, we got YouTube, it's astonishing how things have been disrupted digitally and by digital technology. Hotels, Airbnb. You don't have to go get your damn groceries anymore. You can just freaking DoorDash. Everything is being digitized. You go to the doctor, you fill out paperwork on a freezer pad. I used to work for them. Stop living in archaic thought processes that used to work in the 19th and 20th century. Things are getting disrupted. You can buy cars online with a click of a button now. Consumers have all the evidence and facts to make a decision before they contact you. Building an online website and having an online brand and a presence is the way to make money and build a name for yourself as we continue to go into the 2025 era. So when we look at Bitcoin, if it's over 35K, you got nothing to worry about. In my opinion, not financial advice. When we look at what smart people are doing, why is El Salvador having such a prosperous run? They're buying Bitcoin every day. They just established a Federal Reserve of Bitcoin. They're going to buy 6,000. Tesla and all these other companies only barely have 10,000. The Winklevoss twins have 70,000. They are going to be richer than Mark Zuckerberg in the future, not financial advice. They are going to get redemption on Zuckerberg fucking them over with Facebook or the investment or whatever the case was. I don't care about what the story was, or I don't care the specifics. I just know Zuckerberg screwed them over in some form or fashion. At least that's what I think or heard. Yeah, I mean, everything's hearsay, guys. You have to dig into the data and figure out your own thought process. If there's anything you take away from my videos, I hope that you start thinking independently for yourself. That's the biggest thing that I am trying to do. Question everything and make smart decisions. Take time to make decisions. For 2025, I'm extremely bullish on self-improvement, kindness, happiness, crypto. How does it feel? How is it that we spend more than ever on healthcare, but everyone still feels terrible? I'm not going to say it. There are entities out there probably trying to make us sick from the food and the products that we consume. Cheez-Its are good, but I don't think they're good for you. Beer is good, but I don't think it's really good for you. Everything in moderation, I guess, to some context, but coffee and water, I mean, water tastes, since I haven't been drinking alcohol for 21 days, water tastes like a pure elixir from the earth. Like it quenches my thirst so perfectly well that, just a little bit of ice and water, regardless of what kind it is, even if it's tap water, if it's a little hard, if you can taste some stuff in it, if you know what I'm talking about, if it's not totally purified, it still quenches my thirst. Because you realize when you don't drink, everything turns into compound interest. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, compound interest. And I've already lost 10 pounds. I'm not pissed off at myself for waking up feeling like a piece of shit for having more than 5 beers like on the weekend. And I played golf yesterday, shot an 81. Should have been in the 70s. I had 2 freaking double bogeys. I'm playing better golf because I've lost weight. You might say, oh, I don't believe that, but I wasn't tired. I didn't feel like I had to rotate around a fat body. I feel like I'm getting slimmer, and I was crushing the ball. The compression was stupid. Stupid. Every shot, I thought, should I cut this some or should I draw this some? Most shots were cuts, slight cuts, but every shot felt pure. Sounded great. Some of them were a little chunky, but overall, can't complain. I told you Q4 of the halving year would be the start of the bull run. Now I tell you to be ready for Q1 of the year after the halving, when the first ever pro Bitcoin president will get inaugurated. Guys, this is not a financial or political channel. I don't care who's in the office. I care about making money over the next 40 years so I can live the life that I want, provide the life that I want for my family, be a key figure in the community, and have unbiased, just great relationships with people. I love helping people. I love pushing the needle forward. I love someone going home, getting in their car, going home, smiling, saying, damn, I'm really excited that I saw Zach today. That is what I live for. I live for impacting the lives of others and being the best possible version of myself. So with that being said, 2021, after the halving, 100% gain. 2017 or 2020, 168, 2017, 11%. I mean, guys, regardless of these big numbers, the opposite is so much 479%. I am so pissed off at myself every day that I did not understand this or get into this in college. However, it's okay. I'm 31. This is hypothetically a potential retirement plan for me and for those out there that agree with what I think and agree with what I think will happen in terms of currency being disrupted digitally. That's awesome. Hiker waves Bitcoin flag at peak of Mount Everest. Michael Saylor posted his Bitcoin purchase tracker again, which means MicroStrategy will announce another huge Bitcoin purchase tomorrow. Saylor is the GOAT. Dude, to be honest with you, I am going to put this out in the universe. Michael Saylor, I would love to meet you. I would love to talk with you. I would love to consult, work for you, be just I'd be your assistant. And to be honest with you, I am so proud of you thinking the way you did back a few years ago, because let's look at your stock. Okay. So, dude, you were doing great in 1998, and that rhymed, which was kind of funny. So, you started out doing good. You took a risk on yourself by making a business. Congrats. That's the first step, right? That's what my boss did. He took a risk. He founded a company. I'm working for him now, and I'm hoping that I'm able to help him build a brand that, can turn into a public stock. How cool would that be? Working for a company, becoming a founder of a company that has stock in the future. So as we go on this journey, we had a good year up until 2000. Things happened in 2001, financial crisis. I don't know all the stuff. I'm not going to go through a history lesson. But basically, your stock was shit for 16 years. And then you got on a Bitcoin standard. And your stock has exploded ever since. I wish I put my IRA. Okay, let's just hypothetically do this. Okay. So we're going to do calculator. So we're going to do, okay. So let's just say you put $7,000 because that's like an IRA contribution divided by, let's just say in 2016 you bought some for 15 bucks. Okay. Okay. So you have 460 shares, 467 shares. So we're going to times that now by its all-time high of $500. That's a pretty good return on your investment, not financial advice. That's not bad. I could have done this 8 years ago. I goofed. I didn't put my IRA in a position. I thought it was automatically put it in a position that shows you how much I didn't know about money. And I missed out on growth. And what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, you got to decide whether or not you want to keep your money in cash, or you want to keep your money in stocks, or you want to keep your money invested, or you want to keep your money in real estate, or etc. But you got to figure out what you believe in and what you want to invest in, because the market's going up. There might be crashes, but if we look at the long-term value of things, the S&P 500, real estate, just Nvidia, Amazon, the Magnificent Seven, Facebook, these other stocks that have performed well, you got to take the risk and go in because the dollars are depreciating. Stocks and other assets are appreciating. You want your money to work for you. You got to agree that you need your money to make money for you. So it's crazy. I wonder how much they bought. That's awesome. Yeah. But back to Michael Saylor. Dude, I am putting this out there in the universe. One day, I am going to talk to you. It might be through YouTube. It might be through Zoom. It might be in person at a Bitcoin conference, because I'm putting it out there that I am going to be successful in this. My opinions are going to be interesting in 10 years' time. And I think in the future, I'm going to be a crypto consultant. Not financial advice, not a prediction, but I see the math. I see how it functions on a log scale. If we go to priced in Bitcoin in terms of, housing in dollars, these prices are falling, guys. If you have one Bitcoin, or a tenth of a Bitcoin or a hundredth of a Bitcoin, you can afford things. You can buy gold. You can buy the S&P 500. Everything is dropping in terms of Bitcoin. If you bought the dollar, you're down 39% this month compared to Bitcoin. If you bought platinum, you're up. If you bought silver, you're down. If you bought gold, you're down. If you bought crude oil, you're down. If you bought cheese, you're up. When I look at this, over a 5-year period, and what's funny is I'm like starting to see on YouTube people talk about the same stuff that I'm like talking about. Let's put in 2011. Nope, fuck. Okay. So, all right. I don't know how else to explain this in terms of just, this is math. All it is math. The chart is going down. It's performed within a logarithmic scale chart. And there's power law functions that represent it. I don't know what else to say that this is like backed by something other than the price of a house in terms of Bitcoin back in 2012 was 44,000 Bitcoin. Pardon my French. 44,000 Bitcoin. So, Mr. Real Estate Agent, I have 44,000 Bitcoin. Can I buy a house? They're going to laugh at you. Okay? If you saved in Bitcoin and you went to that same real estate agent today, you'd be laughing at him because it would only cost you 4.57 Bitcoin to buy that same house. The price of houses has barely gone up. The dollar has depreciated. Bitcoin has appreciated. 44,000 Bitcoin in 2012 to buy a house. Now it costs 4 Bitcoin to buy a house. What is it going to be in 10 years' time from now? That lake house you want? How do you buy it? You're going to buy it in cash that's depreciating? You're going to save in cash? You're going to save in stocks? That's a good idea. You're going to save in real estate? You could enter a fund and try to make money based on other people buying real estate and, being a participant of that. Or you could own your own sovereign money in your own personal possession on your phone. And it's crazy. When I look at this, the only thing I want to do is try to buy more Bitcoin. Not financial advice. So alrighty. So with that being said, guys, overall, I know I talked a lot. We got kind of philosophical. You got to learn a little bit more about how I think, where I'm, going with all this stuff. You got to realize that technologies are getting disrupted. Everything is getting disrupted. At some point in time, everything's going to get disrupted. Bitcoin's probably going to get disrupted. Who knows by what? We'll figure it out. People right now, that's what they're trying to figure out. What is going to perform better than Bitcoin? What is going to perform better than real estate? What is going to perform better than NVIDIA? How do we solve complex thought process equations and try to invest our money to make the most money? Because we only have today. Enjoy the car that you have. Enjoy the family that you have. Enjoy the watch that you wear. Enjoy the conversations that you get to have with total strangers each and every day, because you don't know when it's going to end. None of us do. So, yeah, today was fun. I hope you guys got to learn a little bit more about me. I'm excited to learn a little bit more about you and connect with you. However, ultimately, my excitement lies in the most in terms of where I'm going to be in 2025. I am going to continue to not drink alcohol for the foreseeable future. And I'm going to lose weight. I gained weight drinking a lot of alcohol. I'm going to lose weight drinking no alcohol. And I'm going to continue to go to the gym. I'm excited to be potentially moving back to Raleigh in the immediate future here soon. I'm putting things in place to accomplish that. And it really, guys, slow down, enjoy your life. Stop being so fucking hard on yourself and love yourself. Go to therapy, smile more, be content with yourself. Because if you're not content with yourself, the world's going to suck. So, with that being said, guys, I hope you have a great day. I hope you are excited about 2025. If you have resolutions that you want to hit, if you have goals that you want to hit, why don't you start them now? I started no drinking before New Year's. I've been not drinking since December 8th. I've been sleeping like a baby. I've been feeling good. Yeah, sure, maybe I sound a little annoying because I'm always talking about not drinking now or investing in crypto. However, I don't give a fuck. I am trying to do the best thing for myself each and every single day. And you should be doing the same. And I'm not going to settle for something that doesn't help me move the needle forward. And you shouldn't either. So I hope you guys have a great day. Happy New Year. Enjoy the next few days off if you're taking off. I'm going to be working, but I'm going to be working on myself and my vision and what I want to do in the next year and how I'm going to do that with where I'm at professionally, personally, spiritually, emotionally. And yeah, it's exciting. So have a great day, guys. We'll catch you tomorrow.